Mary Chrysler, Mary Gritma, Mary Marty Supreme. Here I am, y'all, in true cinema fashion. I am here to see Marty Supreme. I love Timothy Chalamet. I have a huge friend crush on him. And actor crush as well. And, you know, the brother's fine. And he got swag. And also, he'd be goofy as hell. Come on, Timmy Tim. Come on now. But other than that, we the same age, I believe, or he like a year older than me. And as another young actor coming up, it is very, I don't know, just thrilling to see an actor talk their shit. Just talk their shit. And I'm like, and I'm excited to see him because I believe this motherfucker has like continued to body whatever he's in. Really though. Real I mean I mean like back to, you know, of course, Interstellar and Interstellar, Interstellar, and the other indie films that he was doing at that time. But you know, Call Me by Your Name and Beautiful Boy really like did it for me. I was like, oh, this brother is different. So I'm excited to see what he does. I'm excited to see Tyler the Creator in this. I'm excited to see Odessa and what she brings to it. And yeah, so let's see. Our boy Timothy Chalamet does it again. I mean, I knew he was gonna do his thing, and I was really excited to see how he was going to evolve in this movie with his acting and with how he takes on the role. And you know, there's been this whole thing of like the press and how he has promoted this film on this promotion tour and this press tour, and people having their feelings about it, people saying he's too cocky. And I always, thing is, all right, yes, people can change, this business can change people, life can change people, all those things are correct, and who knows the absolute truth, because don't nobody, we don't know him like that. But as someone who, again, like I said, has admired him, and it's sort of like also learning from him, because you know, again, we're around the same age and he's in the business, so I'm just, you know, taking notes of like how he's doing things. And I've been watching his interviews, and so I'm like, well, he don't usually act like this, so this has to be an act, because Timothy is an amazing actor as well as he is a troll. Like, he's literally an internet troll. I feel like to be a millennial and Gen Zer in the industry and to really do your best to not let it affect you, you either got to be like Beyonce and really only let the actions talk, period. Or you got to be like Lil Nas X, like SZA, like Lizzo, like Timothy Chalamet, like Jennifer Lawrence, who troll these people because they've had enough of like they understand the one-dimensionalness of this industry, and so they're not letting. They're like, all right, we gonna do what we gonna do. We gonna put butts in seats. I went to a 12:30 p.m. showing, and the theater was packed. Like, it was damn near sold out. And let's also say that this is almost a 3-hour movie. This in itself is a Goliath of a film, and I think I've been reading that Marty Supreme is an actual person. I don't know altogether how true that is. Maybe it is. Regardless, I love how the movie ended and how it began. It reminded me of acting school, in a sense that my professor told me all the great stories and great plays stories, they end how they began. And, you know, when you think about Sinners, when you think about What else? When you think about weapons, like a bunch of great films this year. Wicked, they ended how they began, to like tie the story back around. Which for me as an artist is really being intentional about your work, which is also something that I'm learning from the people who are coming up, like Timmy, and the greats like Beyonce. But like, it's amazing to see, oh yeah, in this press tour, he's acting like that because it has something to do with the film, and it's effective because he's making people talk about it, and then they're gonna go see it and then see his great work. I thought Odessa shined in this film. My goodness, I'm so excited to see more from her. And she just on the screen holding her own, just like doing her damn thing. Like her, Timmy, Tyler the Creator, my boy who I guess played Timmy's play cousin. He was also great in it. Loved seeing Tyler the Creator's work. Loved seeing him, sort of. Tyler can act. I loved seeing him step into this role where, look, as actors, you can never truly get away from yourself because you are you, right? Like, you can disappear, but it's still you, which will take me into what I loved about Timothy's performance. But Tyler was like, there were times where I didn't recognize him, and it wasn't just hair and makeup. It was like, oh, snap. He's acting, he's being. I've never seen him in a situation like this or seen him react in these ways, and it was really dope. Because I feel like Tyler the Creator is also a person who he doesn't really, he's not secretive, but he's discreet. Like, you really don't, he goes out, he does his art, he does his thing, and he goes back and makes more art. He lives life. And I really loved seeing him on screen in this film, doing his thing, and I hope and pray that he continues to do more because I think he has a really great future in it. I mean, Tyler the Creator, I think, has acted before in like TV shows and whatnot. I think he had his own TV show, but still, this was great. It was so lovely seeing Fran Drescher. I have, of course, like many folks, have loved her since The Nanny, and also knowing that she was in this film around, SAG being on strike. It was just very interesting to just see a vet come and do what the fuck she do. And of course, let's talk about Timmy. Let's talk about how he's continuing to make this shit look easy, smooth, and that shit's hard. Say what you want about actors, but like, I would love to see half of you people who got a problem with actors get up on that stage and do that, because it ain't easy. Or get up on screen even and do that, because that's its own beast. And knowing Timmy, he is a theater kid, so he comes from the stage to screen. And I really loved how he was. A lot of these choices, I was like, oh, that's a Timmy choice. And of course, it's a Timmy choice because it's him. But I was like, oh, shoot, like, talk about someone putting all of their authenticity into a role. Just giving it all of his authenticity. And like, I like most folks, remember Timmy's wonderful performance in Call Me By Your Name, and at the end when his boy is like going through it crying, and or when he's crying with his mom, and him crying in this film, which isn't a spoiler, was like heartbreaking. And it's in a way that I've never seen him before. And like, I really believe this man, Marty Supreme, and it makes me want to go after my dreams relentless. This film is relentless. It's hilarious. It's sexy. It is wild. Go see it. It was great.